Lily with Keller Williams Realty here in Portland, Oregon. So the MLS has put out its report, so I'm here to give you your monthly market update. Interesting numbers again this month. Unfortunately, if you are a buyer, the trends that we've had for the last couple of months have still rung true. I will say we did see a slight increase in new homes to the market. I believe that was a 14% increase. So to some degree, we are seeing that at least, maybe some sellers are a little bit more comfortable putting their homes on the market, giving you maybe a few more options. But with that, we did also still see an increase in sold homes and pending sales. Both pending sales and sold homes saw above 20% increase in activity. So in reality, it really did not change too much on how much inventory there is on the market. For inventory, we still stayed true at 1.1 months of inventory, which, historically is super, super low, is really just shows there's not as many homes on the market, depending on, your price range and what have you. And then also days on market stayed true at 38 days on market. So in reality, it doesn't change things much, but hopefully, that gives you a little bit of positivity if you're a buyer, that at least maybe things are trending the way that more sellers are going to be putting their homes on the market, giving you more options. And then, I will say too, I don't want people to lose all hope. I want you to have, adequate expectations going into the market. But I will give you, a little story I have is last month I went under contract with a client, and literally we saw one house, and they actually were able, in a competitive situation, were able to get their offer accepted on that property. We were under contract and they're set to close on that property later this month. And just want to say, it was a competitive price point, a competitive area on the east side center of Portland. And we were able to get it done. It was the first house they saw, they fell in love with it, and we were able to secure it. So I just want to say, have the right strategy, have the right realtor in place, have the right, energy going forward of that you're going to figure this out and you're going to get a house, and it's totally possible. Yes, there are scenarios where you maybe have to find a few houses you've fallen in love with and write multiple offers, but in the end, your home, you'll find your house. It's there for you. And then a quick plea too, if you're someone that's interested in selling your house, again, this is a great time to do it, obviously. There are a bunch of buyers out there that are looking for homes, that are super motivated to buy a house. They just, can't find the right one. So if you're someone that's interested at all in selling, I know it's a weird time, but I'm happy to chat with you about the intricacies of that. And then, if you are worried yourself about if you were to sell, where are you going to move to next? We can totally talk about strategies. There are a bunch of ways you can go about that to make it more secure for yourself, make you feel sane throughout the process. I believe I actually did a video on that recently. So if you're watching this on Instagram, look through my IGTV. If you are on my YouTube, there should be the same video there as well. And, I will say too, when it comes to price point, we are still seeing price point trending upwards with this competitive seller's market that we have and the demand from buyers. We are seeing home prices still increasing, not by a ton, but I think this month it was an increase from 510K to 516. So, there is still an increase in prices. So, it's a really good time if you are thinking at all about selling to do it. And then for you buyers, I'll say again, yes, we're in this competitive market. Yes, home prices are on the rise, but you have to remember right now we also still have historically low interest rates. So if you're someone that's thinking about thinking about buying, just know that we do have the historically low interest rates right now, but there's a caveat that we are predicting interest rates might start to rise because when you have positive news in the world, so right now, there's some positive news around coronavirus and some other factors, that tends to lead to an increase in interest rates. So just be aware that it's a good time to talk to a lender and kind of see what your options are, seeing if buying sooner than later is a possibility, just so that you have all the facts and you know everything that will go into the process, saving you money, making sure you're in a place of power, making sure that you just have all your ducks in a row is always a good spot. If you want to talk with me, if you have any other questions for me, please feel free to reach out. I'll have my contact info below. If you would like to talk to a loan officer about those little things I just talked about right there, feel free to contact me as well, and I can put you in contact with a few really amazing people that will answer all your questions as well. So this is great. Let me know if you have any questions. I'm always here to help.